Everybody, Dina and Louton with the Louton Show. So first, I want to explain what's going on. I just did our third episode yesterday, and that must be quite confusing to you because, well, first of all, our third episode was late. It was meant to be on Saturday. And secondly, I don't do episodes consecutive days in a row. I usually do them every Saturday. But I've decided, because I'm so lovely, and I love my audience so much, that I will do a podcast every day for you guys, available for free on YouTube. So every day there's going to be a new podcast on a different topic, and it's the same topic every week on that day. We're going to be discussing the same topic. So, for example, on Monday, all Mondays it'll be politics, like today. So, it's kind of an either or thing. You can either listen to a daily breakdown where I spoon feed you everything, each and every little thing separately, or I'm not canceling Saturday, so you can listen on Saturday for the entire thing. If you listen more, if you want to just sit down and listen to the whole thing. But I mean, on if you listen to every day, you can just listen for 10 minutes and be done, and then not listen on Saturday. So I hope you get my drift, and I hope you enjoy that. So let me just quickly brief you on how it'll be every day. So Monday, politics. Tuesday, who died this week and a biography. Wednesday, sports. Thursday, presidential biography and facts. Friday, the Louton report, business and stock market. Saturday, politics, sports, a flash biography of who died this week. This day in history, 3 facts about a president, and the Louton report. So everything rolled into one. So now, for the podcast itself, politics. So what's going on? Well, firstly, Donald Trump and Mitch McConnell's efforts to put more federal judges onto the benches before November, in the midst of the coronavirus. President Donald Trump and Sen Majlider, as some people like to say, although they don't understand that that's just merely an abbreviation, and the actual way to pronounce it is Senate Majority Leader, which is crazy. Like literally, I've heard several people over the past number of weeks say Sen Majlider. Like, good grief, how do we get to this? So, him and the president have pushed forward for getting conservative judges into the benches. People are saying, well, some people are saying Trump has a high chance of winning, and some people are saying otherwise. And personally, I think maybe he's just planning ahead. He doesn't know whether he will win or whether he'll lose. Who knows? Nobody knows. That's the beauty of November and the beauty of our country, the peaceful transition of power. You heard about it in school. Nobody knows what's going to happen. So, Donald Trump is merely planning to make his influence on America last by appointing Supreme Court justices just like him and hoping that they stick around for a while. So that's what he and Mitch McConnell are doing. There is coronavirus, our number one enemy for this day and age. So yeah, so that's something that they're doing. In other news, in other commentary, presenting dot dot dot. Hey, where's my drum roll? Oh, sorry, these drum roll people. Hey, where's my drum? You don't even have drums. What are you doing here? Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry. So presenting Diamond Joe Quimby. Excuse me, Biden. Joe Biden had established a firm lead in the Dem primary, and people were saying he was probably going to win. But these days, he's in lockdown in Delaware, and he's being banned to his basement and off the campaign trail. So, questions are rising as to whether Joe can do it. Joe had trouble, I think, being on the campaign trail. He constantly had to have advisors and was losing respect from all Republicans because of the way that he called people in Michigan and abroad pieces of full of shit when they were questioning him, which is not a popular thing to do, and an insane thing to do if you're trying to run for president. And so he lost respect from the Republicans and Democrats for doing that. And now people are wondering, gee, can this guy really do his campaign from home? And people were starting to wonder whether he could do it from outside and whether he was mentally capable of actually being able to run the country, which is a pretty scary thing when you're talking about the United States of America. So people are questioning his mental competence, and only time will tell whether he can really run a campaign that's up to scratch from his basement, muttering to himself. So who knows? But this day and age, we get news very easily, so I'm sure we'll know what happens in the polls later. Anyway, so that let's just provide news quickly. Just I like to recap at the end of a podcast. Donald Trump and Mitch McConnell have now pushed to put conservatives on the Supreme Court to make their influence last if they lose in November. And Joe Biden is facing a test. Can he run his campaign successfully from home, or is he going to lose ground? Thanks again for listening. As always, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell, share and like, and give me a follow on Twitter. Tell your friends. If you enjoyed this podcast, you will enjoy one every day of the week. And you should tell your friends. They'll also enjoy it. And I hope to see you next week. Goodbye.